Hi guys, it's Gina. So this one is the Descaler. I want you to see this Descaler. This is going to replace your CLR because it's much more environmentally friendly and is going to get rid of all of that buildup of like water spots and all that calcium and lime and even some rust. So we are going to spray a little bit here. I've got some kind of build up around my sink drain, and so I wanted to see how this works. It's my first time using it, and I've seen instructions. I want to see how it works, so you guys are going to be my guinea pigs here. So so you just take a little bit of it and you just kind of spray it on. It needs to kind of sit, and I have a little bit over here, and I got a little bit around here that needs to go. So I'm just going to kind of sit it on there. You got to kind of let it sit for just a few minutes. And then we'll just spray a little extra because what can it hurt? Just to kind of let it soak there. Pull that up so it doesn't drain out too much, but just to get the general idea. So yeah, so unfortunately we just have to spray a little bit on, let it sit for a little bit, and then I'm going to use my Sperry sponge. This is similar to, a lot of people claim it's kind of like the magic eraser slash SOS pad. It's much better for you. There's no chemicals in it. It's just this magnificent, wonderful pad that you can use to scrub down pretty much anything that you need to get a little bit more elbow grease in there. You could use the EnviroCloth too, because it's not going to harm it. The one thing you don't want to use with your EnviroCloth is you don't want to pick up grease. The grease will clog the pores of the microfiber, and that's something that we don't want to do. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this little Sperry sponge, and we're just going to start up here. We're going to kind of scrub a little bit in here to kind of get some of this junk out of here. There's some nastiness back here. Again, with the daughter slacking on her job, stuff starts to build up around here, but that's all right. We need to get it going. It's probably not going to be perfect right at first. Sometimes you might need a little extra on there, but you just have to get a little bit of elbow grease in there. It's not a lot. You don't have to spend too much time, but it does have a little bit of situations around where we can get rid of all this gunk. This is actually really quite lovely. It's nice to have no more junk around your sink, no more junk. As you can tell, it is stuck on there pretty good. It's been a while since we actually cleaned this. So, but I have it in there, so I'm just having to scrub. All right, starting to scrub a little bit too hard. So I would say it probably needs to sit a little bit longer because it is so built up. But as you can see, parts of it are already starting to come off. Or maybe you can't take the water. So you can see there are spots that are going to come off. So we're just going to kind of let it sit for a little bit longer. Maybe scrub a little bit more. If I find that it doesn't seem to get everything that I'm looking for, although it is coming off, then, ooh, there it goes. I can always use the cleaning paste, which is another one I actually have. And with the cleaning paste, it's more of a harder paste. This seems to be doing the job. It's just got to get in there. very much like the SOS pad. So you're going to have parts of it. I mean, this one right around here is almost completely gone. And that's good, because that's exactly what we want. But as you can see, this side over here is already basically gone. It's just a matter of getting in there with the rest of it. So, yep, this fairy sponge has got it. So not too bad for like my first time. It's definitely gonna need a second coat. Let me let this out real quick. And then let me see what I can do my second coat. So let's go ahead and spray some of that on there. Like I said, it doesn't really need, oops, well that defeated the purpose. Why do I keep turning that on? It's late. All right, so we're gonna do that again. So yeah, so we're just gonna spray that on there and then we're gonna let that sit. So here's our cleaning paste, and this is if I wait for a little bit with my descaler, and if it doesn't seem to work, then maybe I'll try the cleaning paste, which the descaler obviously is working because it's halfway gone. It's just the parts that are really kind of baked on there, I guess you could say. They're not really baked on there, they're just on there for a while because we haven't had the descaler, and now I'm excited to get it. So we have a water softener, but it doesn't work necessarily. We have really quite hard water around. So, oh yeah, this is much better. Yes, Stephanie, you can have some ice cream. I know that sounds good, doesn't it? But I'm really trying to behave and not do that ice cream thing. Hello, my videographer is not doing so well. Anyway, so yeah. So this might take a couple of treatments, but as you can see, there parts of it are basically getting in there and getting itself removed compared to what it was at the beginning. So I'm going to keep scrubbing away here, and I'm not going to keep you guys on the video for a while because I know what it's like to watch videos of people scrubbing, and after a while it's like, okay, I get it, you're scrubbing. So yeah, so we can do it, and I'll post a picture in the comments when it's done and after I've gotten everything in there. Oh, this is much better. So I want to thank you guys for watching me getting my thing, and hopefully we'll get this all cleaned up and I'll get a picture posted of my after. All right, thanks.